Hello friends, welcome back. We are here and discussing about the anatomy of the ureter. So this was our previous lecture. This was about the blood supply of the ureter, right? Now here we are going to discuss about the lymphatic drainage of the ureters, right? Let me use the same color as the lymphatic fluids. So let me write here lymphatic drainage. Drainage of ureters. Look carefully. In order to understand this, we will draw a diagram, and from that diagram we will clear all those lymphatic drainages. So friends, there is your abdominal aorta, and then there is the common iliac arteries, right? And then there is the internal iliac artery, and then there is the external iliac artery. So these you know well, right? So they should be present on both sides, so you will take only one side. Then there is your kidney, right? Okay, and then there is your ureter, right? So this is our ureter. Just for understanding purpose, I'm making this diagram. This is not an anatomically correct diagram, but for understanding purpose we use such diagrams to clear the concept about the topic. Now look carefully, friends. If you want to know about the structural components of the urinary bladder, look carefully, of the ureter. So we will take this section and we'll enlarge it. So if we enlarge it, there will be the most internal layer, which is called the epithelia, and I will discuss about the histology of it in detail in next lectures. So there will be the epithelia, which is the transitional epithelium. I will discuss that later. I told you I will discuss it. So then there is the muscle layer, there is a muscular layer, right? And I will discuss it later. And then there is the adventitia, outer connective tissue layer, the adventitia. So what I have done, I have taken this wall, right, and this wall has been enlarged here, right? So how many layers? There are three layers: the epithelia, or we say the mucosa, right? This is the muscularis, right? And this is the adventitia, outer layer, connective tissue layer, protective layer, adventitia. So these three layers, right? This is the walls of the tube. Now look, the lymphatics will flow from which parts? Look carefully. There are small vessels, right? So this, if this is a mucosa, then there is submucosa. So submucosa is here. So from here the submucosal lymph vessels, right? What are those? Let me write here. What are these? These are submucosal lymph vessels, right? They combine, they take the lymphatics from there, then they enter into the intramuscular lymph vessels, right? These are the intramuscular lymph vessels, and then these vessels drain into the adventitial lymph vessels, right? I hope you are understanding it clearly. So submucosal lymph vessels, what are these? Intramuscular lymph vessels, intramuscular lymph vessels, done. And then intramuscular lymph vessels drain into the adventitial vessels, right? And then they combine and they drain into special type of lymph nodes, which I will draw here. So first there are the lateral aortic lymph nodes. These are the lateral aortic lymph nodes, on both sides they are present. Then there are the paracaval lymph nodes, also there, paracaval or lateral aortic lymph nodes. Then there are the common iliac lymph nodes. Then there are internal iliac lymph nodes. Then there are external iliac lymph nodes, right? So look carefully. From here these will drain into, from the lower part they will drain to the common internal iliac lymph nodes and external iliac lymph nodes. Then they will drain into the common iliac lymph nodes, and they will drain into the paracaval and lateral aortic lymph nodes. So this is the look from here, the lateral lymph nodes, lateral aortic lymph nodes, the lymph will flow from the ureter, then the paracaval, and then the common iliac. So this is the lymphatic drainage of the ureters. Now from the basics I began, from the we actually entered into the walls of these ureters, and from those walls of the ureters we took the lymph fluids and taken them to the lymph nodes, right? So let us write the names of these lymph nodes. These are internal iliac lymph nodes, done. Then these are external iliac lymph nodes. These are common iliac lymph nodes. These are the lateral aortic lymph nodes, right? And then these are the paracaval, or we say lateral aortic, so the paracaval lymph nodes, done. So all these nodes will drain the lymphatics from the ureters, so from the upper part, from the middle part, and from the lower part, right? And this is the basic which we entered inside the walls of the ureter. So this was about the lymphatic drainage of the ureters. I hope you understood it. Inshallah we will discuss about the innervation in the next lecture.